What is up, family? Spend a couple of days with a South African bass player. This particular vlog starts with us traveling all the way from Drakensberg in KZN. We're going back to Joburg. We got some work to do, and that's the famo hitting the road. And just as we got to the road, because I'm the class clown and Zizi was on my case with all this voiceover nonsense, listen to this cuck here.
You are taking a video? Okay.
No, give me a microphone.
A microphone?
Yeah, give me a microphone.
Or one phone for microphone, no? Yeah, it's a booth. It's a nice booth. That's the booth.
It's loud. Hey, look, man, when you're on the road, you make it work. I had to use my jacket as a booth, but I think the client was happy. Look at the client fist bump the air, like he was elated. He paid me $200, by the way, for this voiceover, and that was really good. And we sent it all the way to the front of the car for some mixing and mastering. We got KB on the ones and twos, and that was interesting. And of course, we had to make a quick stop. I got myself white hot chocolate because I am addicted. Okay, maybe that's not a good word. This is a very strong word.
This guys, I must tag you. How much you got?
Anyways, as soon as we got back to Joburg, I had some stuff to do, and then on Wednesday I had a rehearsal for Shekhinah again. We had an orchestra rehearsal. Actually, we had some events coming up with the Johannesburg Philharmonic Orchestra, but we had the string quartet for this particular rehearsal, and you're gonna hear just now how that sounded. But these guys are amazing, and VM Kizwana, one of the guys I grew up with, actually arranged this music for the orchestra, so I can't wait. But here's my rig when I'm on the road. Of course, you guys know I use the BTB. It's an Ibanez BTB, and the strappable straps, you know, baby. I run that through my Zoom B3N. There's a lot of great stuff that happens there, and that goes right to the TC Electronics Blacksmith. Of course, I run an RS410 and an RS115. That's just for that nice power. And then for synth, I use the Moog Sub 37. It's the only one I prefer. No offense to the other guys that play the other synthesizers, but this guy's powerful, man. So the Sub 37 goes through the Mark bass. For the head, I use that little Mark, the Tube 800. What a beauty. And I mean, it gives you a lot of power. So this is what it sounds like. Then on Thursday morning, we had to catch a flight to Cape Town for another corporate event. I think it was Sandrol. That was the client, I think. We hit the air with the famo. I mean, I said this before, but I'm going to say it one more time. Being on the road with these guys is actually probably the most fun times I've had in a very long time. These guys are crazy, and we've become family, you know. So everything we do it with compassion, we do it with love, we do it with, you know, a sense of family, like proper family. I know I can rely on these guys. They can trust and rely on me as well. So we always have a good time. While I was in the air, is it on the air or in the air? Come on, English, help me out. Anyways, I had to do some editing for this particular vlog. Actually, I had to work on some of the music that I'd recorded. I think this was the orchestra rehearsal, actually. Yeah, I had to fix the audio for that and then make sure that things sound correct, sound good. We're actually in the air here still. I know this looks like a picture, but we're still flying, and you'd be shocked to learn that the average airplane actually flies at around just under 1,000 kilometers an hour. For perspective, the average vehicle is only allowed to drive as fast as 120 kilometers. So that's probably like, what, 8 times over the speed limit of a car. And that's how fast we're flying. But when you look at the video here and when you're in the aircraft, it feels like you're barely moving. And isn't that how life is like? That sometimes because we are in life, we feel like things are not moving, things are not happening, that the things that we're trusting God for are not coming to pass. But I'm here to encourage someone. Maybe this is that moment where I encourage you to say that, trust me, you are moving, things are happening. And scripture says that in all things God works for the good of those who love him and are called according to his purpose. And if that's you, trust me, things are gonna come together. I know I'm a stranger, you don't know me, but things are gonna come together. Anyways, now we're landing, we're about to hit the ground. It was actually a very bumpy landing.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to welcome you on the board of our aircraft. We'll travel
We hit the ground, and from there we caught some lunch with the famo, and then we hit sound check. Actually, I saw these at the airport. We used to date on payphones. We used to get like $5. You call your girlfriend, you promise her the moon and back. Anyways, enough of that. We got to the venue. This is Eureka in Cape Town, in Durbanville. And we got to sound check. This is the family. Mzizi is always near the drums. I feel like in his next life he's absolutely a drummer, and so when you get to heaven, I know he will put the guitar down and he'll hit the drums. Anyways, that's Mzizi on guitar, that's Bliss on drums, you know who he is. And we've got my brother Shigo on keys. You're about to see him just now. A lot of crazy stuff was happening at the sound check. We got here and none of my rig was there. My bass amps were not there, my synthesizer was not there, but shout out to Mike for sorting us out. And that's our least favorite part of sound check, the drum hit one. Okay, here's some more madness from Shaq and Bliss. Like I'm gonna rename this band to Shaq and the Clowns or Shaq and the Circus. Shaq and the Circus sounds good. So that was it for this week's episode of Shaq and the Circus. We went to our hotel rooms. Well, is it a hotel? What was it? It was like a hotel lodge situation, and it had these mirrors. This section is for married people only. Married folk, there's this hotel that has all these mirrors around the room. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you're single, this one is not for you. Anyways, was performance time. This is the next day. Actually, on the Saturday, it was performance time. And this is what we sounded like, actually. I already told you that this is Shaq and the Circus, and in between sets, Mzizi had a whole stint that he was doing on IG Live, and I had to capture it. Mzizi is a crazy one. He listen to this.
People, I'll do it again because it gets slow because I know I'm a bit too quick, man.
I mean, what is he talking about?
Nah. So basically,
Go on.
what I did here is and then we change. Then becomes minor, and then go to the.
All right, and Shigo came to the party as well, and it was quite dramatic.
But Sky, you can like you're putting inside the box.
Yeah, Mzizi, my brother. Okay, and then I was also invited to make my cameo appearance while they were bringing the food, and this was my stint on that episode of Shaq and the Circus. And I actually played a song. I played a song, and I play really well. You might be familiar with it. 3, 2, 1, go.
It's amazing.
You know you want to dance right now. Get off that couch. Dance. This is sounding a good look. Dance. Come on, please, the whistler.
Solo.
The dance moves. These guys are insane. And then the food again was here, so we had to eat, and right after that we hit the airport. We traveled okay, before we hit the airport, actually, it turns out that Bliss and Shaq had a little, they're always in front of the piano or a keyboard singing. Anyways, we hit the airport, we flew to Durban. And the biggest blessing that could happen for a tall person, I was sitting alone, literally alone. And so I could sit nice and comfortably. I could listen to my music. I had no one bothering me, no one crying or whatever. Anyways, we got to the airport, went straight to our hotel. We drove, I think it must have been like 35 minutes or thereabouts to Balito, where we slept. And I'll show you the hotel. It's interesting, you know, you can tell that it's an old building, but it's nice. It's got great ocean views. It's okay. It's okay. Maybe nothing to write home about, but unless you love the sound of the ocean when you wake up, that's good. But it was okay. It was good. Next morning, we had an 8 a.m. sound check. That's me getting myself prepped up. That is the performance with the JPO string quartet. And you're gonna hear just now how they sounded for soundcheck, and I'll probably play you some snippets of the performance towards the end. But that's the rig I told you about. This is what that was for. Anyways, we are sounding good. We sounded amazing. I recorded everything, and this is what they sounded like in my ears.
One, you happy? Alright, cool. Can the whole orchestra play? 2, I'm gonna start with you. From wherever you start. Are you guys happy with the reverb as well? Two, are you happy with that?
Right, and then we were down with soundcheck. I went back to the hotel and I decided to take a video for you guys. So as you walk into the hotel, that room, towards your right is the TV, and then you've got this workstation. You've got the lounge situation as well with some red couches. Come on, red is the color of love. Anyways, that's the single bed on the top floor. And right as you look outside, you've got these nice ocean views, very serene, very calming. Again, for those of you that love the ocean, I guess this place is the place to consider. I'll show you downstairs just now, but that's the restaurant. There was a wedding there actually, while we were there as well. Someone said I do. Let's hope they really do. Anyways, as you walk downstairs, again, as you walk down the stairs, you are greeted with beautiful ocean views. Look, I'm not crazy about the ocean. I'm not much of a water person, especially, I mean, the ocean and stuff. Yeah, I feel like it's a bit overrated. No offense to my KZN and Cape Town and whatever other places, the ocean people, but not much, not really for me. Anyways, it had a beautiful double bed, workstation as well, and that's the bathroom with a bidet. Is that what you call it? Look, those are not so common. And there was this sign that said beware of monkeys. Racist much, honestly, but maybe I'm not the one that gets to be told that they are a monkey this time. I'm not a monkey. Anyways, that's the shower as well. I actually took a video of how close my head was to the faucet, but I'm gonna remove that from this vlog. It's not gonna make it. Anyways, because when you're on the road, you're single. Are you really? Am I? No, I'm not. But anyways, I had to iron my own clothing. Shout out to mama for teaching the boys how to rock. You know, so whether there's a companionship or not, we are good. And then we went back to the venue for performance this time. You'll see that general parking on the right, that's never for us. We always go all the way in the venue. You know, and we are not, there's levels to these things, guys. There's levels to these things. Anyways, it was a beautiful setup, some tables and chairs, and a stretch tent. Someone could have gotten married there, actually, now that I think about it. Anyways, it was time for performance, and I want you to hear how we started. This is the orchestra actually opening up for us. They played some nice music. Was a bunch of ladies there, and so single gents, you missed out. Anyways, this is performance. All right.
It's just something we both know. We both know. Suited for each other, suited for each other. Woo! Don't try to move me from my lover. I'll never lose him to another. Yeah. Hey, never. One, never know. Yeah. Never lose you to nothing else. One, never know, yeah. Never know, yeah. Sit down, never gonna lose you, no, baby. Never know. Never gonna lose you, no, baby. And you say, never know, yeah. Never know, baby. For the love, 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 for the love. Baby, we both know it's just something we both know, yeah. No, hey, are you still with me? My name is Shekhinah.
Swell it out nicely and
Before we dive right in, I'll take the risk with you. If you wish, if you want to. just roll a dice. I've had my heart broke twice. This baby, take a risk. 'Cause maybe this could be a mistake, or the best decision I make. I can't roll a dice. I've had my heart broke twice. Risk, baby. You still with me? Do I have any love?
Family, that's it for this one. Make sure you come back next week, same time, same place. I've got so much more to share. There's a lot of interesting stuff that's going on. Otherwise, for now, remember, God loves you, God cares about you, He is on your side. Keep the faith, keep praying, and you will definitely make it. Peace out. Cheers, fam.